tried to know every mystery, and soon realized no, it was too much for me. 'Cause most things true are simple and complex, and so it is with you. What else should I expect?
So here I am, Istanbul, now on the Asian side. I'm traveling on a bit of a pilgrimage. I'm going in search of the church. Now, I don't think I'm going to find the church exactly, but as I travel through some of the places where Paul and the early Christians were in Turkey, I just want to explore what it was they started, what it was we've signed up to be a part of, what it is I've signed up to be a part of. Might seem an odd place to start the search. Here I am in a Muslim country, Muslim city. In fact, I can just look across the Bosphorus here and zoom right in on the Blue Mosque and pan across to Hagia Sophia, which started as a church, became a mosque, and actually is now a museum. It'd be an interesting metaphor for what the church is or has become. We'll see. And here I am just waiting for a bus to the airport, where I will travel down to Denizli, which is right near Laodicea. And I will begin, or actually, well, continue my search there. See, I think I know what I'm going to find already. I think I know what it means to be the church, to be part of the church, part of this thing that is so much larger than you and me, so much larger than myself. But I'm hoping, as I go, that the Lord may surprise me. And maybe, if this becomes what I think it might become, maybe it'll surprise you as well. So far, I've been to Athens, where Paul addressed the Areopagus, told them about this crazy idea that this man Jesus rose from the dead. I visited Corinth, one of the ancient cities where Paul planted a church. Just saw all of the marble and columns lying down. Not really too much left, although pretty impressive still, 2,000 years on. I visited Rome, the church that Paul wrote his Magnus Opus, book of the letter to the Romans, place where Paul traveled to take his case to the emperor. We don't know if he got there before the emperor, but we know he got to Rome. This tradition has it he was killed in Rome. Peter, too. In fact, I visited St. Peter's Basilica, which has grown up on the site that was attributed to the tomb of St. Peter, Peter the Apostle. I visited London, and in London visited St. Paul's Cathedral, magnificent architectural structure, almost rivaling St. Peter's Basilica in Rome. but it's the second largest dome in the world. Visited Westminster Abbey. Went to services in both places. Amazing. Choir voices singing up, rising up into the arches and the domes, echoing off the stone. Beautiful. I went to Holy Trinity Brompton Church on Sunday morning. This is the church that began the Alpha Course. And so it's become famous worldwide in many ways. Very different kind of service. Held in an old church, but a very modern service. And yet with still some elements that harken back to years and centuries ago. I celebrated communion at Holy Trinity Brompton and was reminded again of how we all, past and present, England, Canada, Turkey, and all across the world are brought together because of our faith in Christ. And so all of this sort of forms the backdrop of some of the thoughts that have brought me to this place of wanting to create a video, a travel log, in my search for the church. I hope you'll come along with me.